Thank you to Osea Malibu for sponsoring today's video. They're a climate neutral, vegan, cruelty-free skincare brand who I absolutely love. See the discount below in the description and on screen. More about them later on in the video. Let's go. Are you looking for your panda? Come on then. Come here. Come on. Come here. Get your harness on. As soon as I click this, she's going to activate. Okay. Good evening everyone. It is just gone 5 o'clock and I wanted to share with you my evening routine because it's one of my favourite parts of the day. I apologise if you hear any wind, but today is surprisingly freezing. Looks really sunny outside. I came out here and it's like unbelievably cold today. My evening routine always starts with walking Roxy. I love this part of the day. I switch off from work and then I come out and walk Roxy. Given it doesn't happen every single day, Roxy gets a walk every day, but it's not always me walking her. Alex and I do try and both walk her every day, but some days Alex has to walk her, maybe because I'm busy or something, filming a video or having to work late. But an ideal day, this is what my evening will look like, and keep that in mind. This is an ideal day. No human being has the same day every day because life. But yeah, I get outside. I find it's a really important part of the day because I've been on my computer typing, using my computer and sitting at a desk, and it's nice to get outside. And I usually listen to a podcast or an audiobook, and at the minute I'm listening to Dave Grohl's book Storyteller, and oh my goodness, it is so incredible. I really recommend it if you're after a good audiobook. He is such an incredible storyteller, which would be a surprise considering the name. Look at these daffodil fields. I will never get over them. I'll show you properly in a second. But yeah, he just tells of his life of being a rock star, and he's incredibly wise, and I don't know, it really makes me go off into another world. And I'm actually preferring audiobooks over podcasts at the minute because you really get sucked into them. It makes you sort of really switch off. Or if I'm really not feeling like listening to anything, then I will just listen to some music. Roxy is being a beast, pulling, so she's very excited because I just started the walk. So I'm gonna put you down and catch up with you when I get home. Oh my gosh, Roxy. I am so confused right now. It's literally snowing. I've seen people, I think I said that earlier, I've seen people online today say that it was snowing, but it wasn't down here. Oh, it's stopped. No wonder it feels cold. You know that icy feeling you get outside where it's crisp? and bright, but freezing. It's been like that all day. You can see it in my hands and my nose. Come here, Bobby. Come here. Ooh, good girl. Just got back, and first things first is I am going to go get into something a lot more comfy. I'm so thirsty. Usually when I get back from the walk, I will have a sit down for a second because, hello, come on, Olivia. Come on, you can do it. Go on. No, that was, come on, up. Good girl. I like to have a sit down because walking is tiring. I walked for like an hour. I don't know, an hour and 10 minutes or so. So I like to come home, get in my comfies and have a little sit down and a snack. Today I'm having carrot and hummus, and this is my new favourite snack. This is a Riverford hummus and a Riverford carrot. Roxy will usually join me, and this is when I also usually decide what we're having for dinner. It's 6:20 and it's only me today. Alex is in Surrey with his family. Today I can eat whatever I want. Alex doesn't mind me choosing the food, but I always think of him and I'm always like, what would he like as well? Because he has certain things that he doesn't enjoy. So this evening I can have whatever I want. I know that there's some hummus that needs to be eaten. So as much as I'm gonna have whatever I want, I'm also gonna eat the food that needs to be eaten. So there's definitely some vegetables that need to be eaten. I kind of feel like some kind of, not fajitas, because I don't know if I have any wraps, but some kind of pittas with hummus and maybe some like vegetable filling would be really good. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my carrot snack and just go on my phone because I did just post a video. So I like to look at the comments and reply to people and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna do that for a bit. I've decided that I'm gonna sit and watch some YouTube while I eat my carrot, because I went on my phone and I started to reply and I was like, I don't want to be on my phone. I want to be watching and switching off. So I'm going to watch YouTube. I've said this before, even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm still obsessed with YouTube. Like, I'm a literal YouTube fan. I have so many YouTubers that I look up to and that I absolutely love, and I watch every single one of their videos. I feel like that will never change. Hey, little Bob. What's the matter? Heating is officially going on. I'm in control. We haven't got a boy in this house to go, I'm not cold, you don't need the heating on. Whose partners do that? Because that is what Alex does. And he's so sneaky. He turned the Arga off. I mean, it's not sneaky, I kind of agree. I'm just being funny. He switched the Arga off before he went away for the weekend, and he was like, oh yeah, by the way, I switched the Arga off because I don't want us to, you know, obviously the oil prices and electricity and all of that is just going insane. So he was like, I don't think we need it, because there was like that heat wave last week in the UK. Sorry, I'm just trying to put my batteries on charge so that they don't die, which is obviously very sensible, and I agree. So we're now just on the heating because it's insane the difference it makes. I mean, obviously today, like I just showed you, it was snowing, it was freezing. When you walk in this room and we've got the Arga on, it's so cozy and I love being in here. And when it's off, I hate it. It's so cold and I just want to cook on the Arga and I can't. I'm gonna decide what to have for dinner. I think I've changed my mind since I talked to you about it. What do I want? I'm gonna get, basically, if you are the sort of person like I am who cannot make their mind up. Oh, there's pesto. I didn't know Alex got this. Basically what I do is I get all the food out that I want to eat. I look in the fridge and I'm like, yep, I need to eat those. I pop it on the side. Yeah, I need to eat that. That's an avocado that I had half of for lunch. And then I go from there, because then you can make up a meal from that. Or if you can't make up a meal, then you look at the ingredients and go to a cookbook or online and find a recipe with that ingredient. So you could go broccoli and avocado recipe. So I'm gonna just search through this fridge. Really want some cheese. Cheese is always a good idea. I told you that I've got all of these peppers. I don't know why I have so many. I think it's because we accidentally had, oh, what's wrong with the lighting? It's very dark. This is the thing, it's my sister's birthday tomorrow, so we're eating out literally for lunch and dinner tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be able to eat any of this food. So, and I'm gonna have to think about Saturday as well. I'm gonna have to make some kind of salad in the morning, or some kind of meal in the morning. Or maybe I could make, do you know what, this could, oh, that's what I should do. I should make something that I could have on Saturday. I'll come up with something, but yeah, this should last. We're coming back next Wednesday. I don't think that's gonna go off before then, and then that other veg will be fine as well. I just need to eat the veg that is on its last legs, like this salad. And, well, this salad looks okay. I think this will be fine, but I'll eat some of it. And some coriander. And I fancy spice today, so I'm gonna get this peri peri out. And then maybe the tomatoes as well. So I think it's basically gonna be what I said. I changed my mind. I've gone back to what my original plan was. I'm gonna have some pitters, fry something up to go in the pitters, put some salad in there, some avocado and cheese, and enjoy that for dinner. I'm hungry and excited. Oh, do I need anything else from the fridge? I do not think so. Maybe some mayonnaise? No, I think we're good. I think that's it. I'm just gonna go grab an onion. What I just realised as well is that Alex put a wash on last night and I haven't hung it up. Well, not last night, so he set it to go on this morning so that when I got home from the gym, I would put the wash on, and I forgot. I literally came back and I was like, oh, I should go hang that out because it's sunny. So I'm gonna get the food on and then I'm gonna hang our washing up, because I never do the laundry and that is not part of my evening routine at all. So I'm usually just cooking dinner and Alex is doing stuff like that. So I found some veggie mince in the freezer. Not gonna use, well, maybe actually I will. No, I'm gonna use all of this. So I'm gonna make a big batch of kind of like fajita style mix, and then whatever I don't eat, I'll freeze or I'll have on Saturday. And then Saturday, because I'm on a train on Saturday, I'm going up to London, I can make some wraps for the train. So I'll make some pitters with basically the same ingredients, which will be perfect. So I'm gonna do that now. time to assemble. I've got 3 pitters. That might be too many. I do this a lot where I eat with my eyes. My family always laugh at me because I'm so the type of person who, like, I'll go to the shop, I'll buy all this food, or I'll order all this food. I'll be like, I want the main meal, I want a side of mac and cheese, I want the chips, and then I actually eat it and I don't manage to eat as much as everyone else. I may eat all of it because I've been going to the gym a lot more recently, so let's see. I'm gonna chuck in the remainder of this hummus. I'm not gonna open another tub, I'm gonna put that one in the freezer. Maybe I should. No, I want to open the tub. Hummus is my version of mayonnaise. I really don't like mayonnaise very much, so hummus is the one for me. And I get the Riverford hummus every week, and the Riverford carrots. And if you want to sign up to Riverford, by the way, and get £15 off your first order, I do have a link down below. I get £15. I think, is it 15? I get affiliate link. It's an affiliate link. I get commission off of that. I don't know if it's £15, but I get something. So if you want to sign up, go check it out. Some fajita mixture, whatever you want to call it. Don't want to overload them because I always do that. They're so cute, these little pita breads, little pita pockets. Do the cheese first, otherwise I'll run out of space. Cheese, this is Epic Mature Violife, my favourite. Yeah, I'll also put the sauce on first because as soon as I put the lettuce in there, this is peri peri. Peri peri, not piri piri. And then I'm just going to shove the lettuce in, which will hopefully act as a little barrier to keep everything in there. And then a quick little squeeze of lemon. Honestly, one of the best things you can do whenever you make a wrap, squeeze lemon on top of it, makes them so much better. And there you have it. Don't they look delightful? So yummy. I'm gonna enjoy these watching Bridgerton, and I'll check back when I'm gonna tidy up, because that's the next thing I do in the evenings. Though given, if I'd cooked, Alex will do the tidying, because there's one thing I was taught when I was little: if you cook, everyone else cleans. What have we got here? What have we got here? That's a nice hairdo. Hello, little Bobby. Hello, little Bobby. Oh, little Bobby. What are you doing? You got an itch on your face. Should I get it? We get a little face squitch. Kitchen is tidy, and now the most important part of my routine is I put my phone on charge downstairs and I don't take it upstairs. I mentioned this in my video recently about the healthy habits that I've kept up, and this is one of them. It has changed my life so much. If you're struggling with consuming too much social media, comparing yourself to people online, scrolling aimlessly, then leave your phone downstairs. You'll notice that everything in your life goes so much more smoothly when you don't have your phone in the bedroom. It's wild the impact that consuming too much social media can have on your well-being and real life. it freaks me out when I think about it, like the future of social media and how it impacts people's lives and our attention spans. So do yourself a favour and have balance with your phone. At first it feels really like, ugh, I don't want to leave my phone downstairs. We have a landline, so I don't have to worry about if someone needs to call me, and I have a Lumia alarm clock, so I don't need to worry about waking up in the morning. And it means that I can consume TikTok, Instagram, YouTube mindfully. I'll watch a YouTube video whilst I'm cooking. I will scroll a bit on TikTok at lunchtime, maybe on a Saturday morning or something, but it doesn't seep into that doing it really late at night when you're feeling a bit sad or lonely or whatever. And it means that you are mindful about it. Like anything else in life, small doses, like mindfully eating, mindfully exercising, mindfully consuming clothing, whatever. Try and minimize it by leaving it downstairs. So I charge it at night, leave it down here, and it means I don't have to look at my phone. And it follows through to the morning. I find that because I've not been using my phone at night time, when I wake up in the morning, I take my phone to the gym and I don't really pay attention to it until I get home. I maybe have a look on Spotify or, you know, listen to a podcast, or maybe I'll look at my emails for a second, but I really am not on there like I used to be when I'd grab my phone first thing and scroll it and slow my day down. So this is staying down here. Good evening. My favourite part of my evening routine is doing my skincare. So I'm going to wash my face and talk you through it a little bit. So first of all, I cleanse, as always. I like to take the time to do this, even if I've been not wearing makeup. Like today, I've not been wearing any makeup. I still like to finish my day with something like my skincare routine, and if I'm finishing my day and starting my day with the skincare routine, I just find it really positive because it's like, it like bookmarks the day with taking care of yourself, which is quite nice. So I've fully rubbed in this cleanser. It's a creamy one, so disappears, and then I just lather it up a little bit with water. If I was wearing makeup, then I would have used a micellar water or an oil to remove my eye makeup and skin makeup, and I have this huge stack of reusable cotton pads. Really recommend you get these if you haven't got them already, to remove your makeup, because you just put them in the washing machine. I have a little bag for them, pop them in the washing machine, and they come out good as new. Second, I always like to use a serum at night time, some kind of overnight serum treatment, AHA, retinol, that kind of thing. And I've really been loving this Osea Sea Glow overnight serum AHA treatment. It's really beautiful and it's got so many benefits to it. And if there's one thing that I've learned on my skincare journey is using acids. So using AHAs or other acids to resurface your skin without damaging your skin barrier. And that's why I really like this product, because I think at first I went a bit hard on using more intense things, and I only use this once or twice a week. I've just really been enjoying it. I just put it on like this and then let it do its work overnight, and then in the morning I do my usual skincare routine and just rinse it off. And I find that I have really soft skin the next day. I feel like I've got combination skin on the oily side, but it's not really like dramatic or anything. So I do sometimes end up with drier patches or oilier patches, which affects when I put makeup on. And using this product or products that are resurfacing like this and exfoliating really helps with that. And it means that I don't have to wear as much makeup. I feel so much more confident with my skin now that I use things like this, because it just makes your skin glow. Like, I feel like my skin is feeling good. I only suffer with like hormonal breakouts or if I'm stressed. Otherwise though, my skin is loving life at the minute. This one has a blend of 11% AHAs, phytic acid and fruit enzymes. So it's a really potent resurfacing but protective and reinforcing product. So it will exfoliate your skin and resurface it whilst also reinforcing your skin moisture barrier, which is important, because if you do too much to your skin and you ruin your skin barrier, that's not a good thing. I also really just love Osea because they're vegan, cruelty free. They are climate neutral, they're sustainable, and they're just everything I love in a brand for skincare, and I'm just obsessed with everything they do. California made, and I just feel like they just sum up everything I look for in a brand when it comes to skincare. I'm very mindful of the skincare I use. I don't like to use anything, and I don't like to recommend anything either, and I haven't been disappointed by anything that I've used of theirs. I also make sure that in the mornings I use SPF. If you're using any AHAs or resurfacing or exfoliating acids, you want to make sure you're using SPF the next day just so you're protecting your skin, because those, if you're doing it once or twice a week, those days in particular, I do wear SPF every day, but just make sure you don't forget on the days that you use this product. I've also noticed the difference in my pores. I do have larger pores because I do have oilier skin, and that's why overnight serums, AHA treatments work great if you're similar to me and you have visible pores, because they will reduce the signs of those pores, because if those pores get clogged and oily, then they're going to be more visible. So if you resurface and exfoliate your skin regularly and have that routine in your skincare, they're not going to be as visible, and when you put makeup on, it's going to look more flawless. I do have a discount code, and it's SOS_Madeleine10. I'll leave it on screen and in the description down below, so go check that out and you can get 10% off Osea's Sea Glow Overnight Serum AHA treatment, and give it a try, because I only like to share things I've really tried and tested and enjoy a lot. This is one of them. So I'm just going to put some moisturiser on. After that, I like to keep my evening skincare really simple, nothing complicated. I feel like my skin looks lovely and glowy now. Another thing that I've been trying to do recently since I hit 30, because I'm not old by any means, but I am not in my 20s anymore, is to actually moisturise my body, because I don't, and that's really bad. So I've been using the Undaria Algae Body Butter from Osea, and it is, oh, so nice. Honestly, it's so thick. So I'm trying to do this every other night at the minute, because I know that if I set myself a goal of doing it every night, it won't happen. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, I smell like I'm on holiday, and that's what I just want to feel like. So I'm gonna get naked and moisturise my whole body, and then I'm gonna put oil all over my body. This is the Osea Undaria Algae Body Oil. I love body oils, they're just dreamy, and I don't use them often enough. So I'm gonna put that on now. Now I'm all tucked up in bed. I've got myself a cup of Pucker Peace Tea and a big glass of water. I always have both before bed. It's kind of a good way to make sure that you're hydrated, even if you haven't drank that much in the day. Like today, I don't think I drank enough water, so it's a good way to get some water and then feel hydrated at the end of the day. And I tend to either watch a YouTube video, I'm gonna watch an episode of Bridgerton. I also have my iPad, and I know some people might think that is a lot of screens for someone who just said about leaving their phone downstairs. And I do agree. I'm definitely trying to improve on the screen time and instead read, but I'm also trying to introduce one thing at a time. And I actually have made a lot of really big positive changes this year for myself. Having a really solid gym routine, walking more with Roxy, going to bed earlier and waking up earlier, leaving my phone downstairs, and having just, I don't know, a lot more positive approaches to work and life and the balance of those things. There's just so many things I've changed this year that I have noticed only worked because I gave myself permission to fail, and I gave myself permission to do things bit by bit and not be perfect. And I feel like in the past, I set such high standards for myself that I trip up on the way, and then I think I just can't do it. And then I burn out, and I haven't burnt out, and it's April. So I think that I found my groove, and I found a way of making it work for me by just slowly adjusting my routine and slowly adjusting things so that it works for me. And one of the things that does bring me a lot of comfort is sitting and watching YouTube or watching an episode of Bridgerton with my iPad. I don't go on social media on my iPad. I don't even have it on my iPad, I don't think, Can you even use Instagram on your iPad? I have no idea. I just go on Pinterest. I pin nice images for the house. I might do a bit of browsing online for like if I need to buy something for the house. Like I often go on Etsy and see if they've got any antique paintings, or Facebook Marketplace if I'm looking for something in particular. Like look, that image just popped up of a bedroom and it's made me feel very inspired because it's got beautiful wallpaper and some daffodils and a lovely vase. So I'm going to pin that. It just makes me feel very happy. So because it makes me feel happy, I'm not going to like make a thing of it. And maybe that's a lesson to learn. Just like, even if something technically on paper is bad, if in your gut it just makes you happy, what's the harm? I don't get tempted to stay up late. I actually get bored after about half an hour of doing that, if that, because there's only so much pinning you can do on Pinterest or browsing you can do on Facebook Marketplace. So I get pretty bored, I switch it off, I switch the TV off, and I just go to sleep. And I do really want to read a lot more. I did say this in another video recently, so that's my next big goal, is to read more. Tackling that by listening to audiobooks. Please recommend any audiobooks that you have personally loved. I really have been enjoying this Dave Grohl one, and I'm thinking I need to like Google the best biographical audiobooks. I used to listen to a lot of motivational self-help, productivity books, which are great, but sometimes I feel like I was doing that when I didn't have the urge, and it feels a bit like I'm working when I should be relaxing. And listening to a book about someone's life, there's so many words of wisdom and so many moments of inspiration that you can take away, but you're also just escaping into another person's world rather than listening to a self-help book or a productivity book or something about habits or something that kind of makes you think about work. So sometimes they definitely have a place, and I do love those books to feel inspired when I need it, but I feel like I need a mix up, and maybe that's where I've been going wrong with my books that I've been trying to read. They've been a bit serious or non-fiction, and I need to read just escapism books because that's important too. Anyway, I'm really rambling. Leave me any recommendations you have for audiobooks because I would love them. I have so many books though in the house that I need to get through in terms of like physical books. I'm just trying to find the time to read them because it gets to this time of night, it's like 9 p.m. and I just want to go to bed. I want to scroll on Pinterest and just fall asleep. I don't want to read. That's the thing. I don't have the desire to read at this time of night. And I guess it's because I'm more of a morning person. So part of me wonders. I used to read so much more because I used to get public transport a lot more. And that really helped me to read because I had the time. But because I never go anywhere on public transport, I can't read. Do you know what I'm going to try and do? Because I think that I'm just not an evening reader because I just fall asleep. I'll literally read a page and I fall asleep straight away. I'm going to try and carve out some time in my day to read instead, because this routine makes me so happy that why would I change it? Why would I change it? Why would I change it just for the sake of the fact that reading is good? You know, it's good. Why? So I think that I need to find time in the mornings. Maybe when I have my breakfast, I should do a bit of reading, or maybe at lunchtime. I used to read a lot when I would eat my lunch. Maybe I shouldn't sit in front of the TV at lunchtime. Maybe I should try and read instead. That would be a really good idea. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. Anyway, I've talked for Britain. Roxy is keeping me company in the bed because Alex is not here. He would definitely not allow that. He only allows her in the bed in the mornings because he gets uncomfortable with her in here. But I hope you enjoyed today's video and you're having a wonderful night, and this has helped you feel relaxed and reminded you that you deserve to have a relaxing evening, even if your life is totally different and you have children or other responsibilities which mean that you can't do some of the things I've mentioned. Maybe you can do one or two of them, like having a really relaxing cup of tea, or doing your skincare, or tidying up and listening to some music or something that feels relaxing, or going outside for a walk, because I feel like we're all rushing all the time and we forget to do the things that make life enjoyable. Don't let the modern world stop you from doing the things that make life wonderful and make life happy, because it is a slippery slope. You want to take every moment of every day to just suck out all the goodness and savour it and enjoy it and just think, wow, how lucky am I to be alive, to see the daffodils, to see the trees, to have a beautiful dog, if you have beautiful children, beautiful family, a home, all these things that we're all so lucky to have in our lives, that when you're rushing and when you're wrapped up in stress of modern day living, you don't take the time to appreciate. So that's the lesson for me. I've definitely come a long way. When I'm not myself, I don't feel grateful for those things, and I don't think about them because I'm so wrapped up in being pushed and rushed. So let's all have a moment of actually thinking about what we're grateful for. In fact, leave it in the comments. Tell me why you feel lucky every day, and tell me what you're grateful for every day. And just think about that in the evenings, because it's important. Anyway, philosophical moment over. I'm very tired. My nighttime routine has been a bit slowed because of filming this video, so I'm past my bedtime. It's a bit past my bedtime. I usually am in bed a bit earlier than this. So I'm going to sign off. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and go check out Osea in the description down below. Thanks again for them for sponsoring today's video. I really love this serum. It's so nice. The nights that I use it, because like I said, it's once or twice a week, I just feel like a baby in the morning. Your skin feels tight but not dry, like tight in a good way. Oh, it's so nice. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye. Good night.